Welcome to Tecsart. We are in Bussy Saint-Georges, close to Paris and close to Disney. Here you can find 20 years of experience, and we import and distribute Hi-Fi materials. Today we will present you the Nobilis speakers. These are really an incredible speaker that we will find together. Please follow us. Here are the Nobilis speakers. These speakers come from Holland. They are designed by, it's a new brand actually, but designed by people that are in the audio market since I think early 70s. And the idea behind is to have active speakers that are easy to interface. They do not take any electronics, and it's just one cable that goes from the source to the speaker. The volume is in a remote control that we have in our hands, and there is nothing else. So in terms of placing, it's easy, and the watt also should be very high. Imagine that close to your furniture, beside a big TV screen, and that's all what you need. You don't need anything else, just one cable that goes, for example, from the TV or the TV box to the speakers, or a streamer if you want to have the music from Qobuz or Tidal or whatever, Spotify, or eventually, why not, an analog source. The quality is really very high, even if they are active. I say even if, because in my opinion, most of active speakers, they use the electronic to correct the defects of the loudspeaker, and they try to overcorrect, and the sound-wise, very often they are a little harsh, a little clean, but without harmonics. This is not the case of the speaker. The speakers are designed by people that are in this business since ever, and the idea behind the speaker is to have a speaker that even in passive they works really very fine. Why? Behind you see the shape of the speaker itself with 7 faces. It's just to reduce the diffraction effects. Then all main let's say things of the speaker, it doesn't vibrate. I mean, even if you sound very loud, the speaker stays still. There is no vibration on the wall, so there is no coloration of sound, and we can listen to it very easily. I mean, it's something that the music is fluid, is very easy listening, despite the fact that it's rich of details and precision. So also the speaker, despite the size that is relatively small, they go really very deep in the bass, very deep in the bass. I will explain you why. I mean, the tweeter itself is hardly mounted on this part. It's the front, actually, on the little speaker here in the, we can see in the little model, we can see this is the way it is. The tweeter is mounted fixed here with his horn. It's made out of delrin, and this piece is completely independent from the rest of the speakers, and there is the stainless steel point that go and just let all the vibration pass through and go to the floor. So this part is completely independent from the rest, and if it vibrates, it does not vibrate the rest of the speaker itself. Then the same concept has been applied to the woofer, but it's a little more complicated because the woofer anyway has a mass, it's vibrating hard, there's a lot of energy. So the way they solve the problem is that they place 2 loudspeakers, 2 bass, one against the other, facing one in front and the other one in the back, and so that they move at the same time and the vibration is cancelled. This means that we have a lot more power. It's sounding on both sides in the same way, but there is no vibration is transmitted to the box itself. Actually, the 2 speakers are also desolarized from the speaker itself, from the box. They are, how to say, kind of fluctuating, and and this allows to have a clean sound. Actually, we listen only the sound coming out on the speakers. You can understand that people that really take care about this, it want that the speaker sounds good, and they look for the speaker that sounds good, and they do not want the electronics to correct to make something else out of the speakers. So, and then what is also kind of curious is I take out the base on which we have the electronic, we will see later, inside to extend the frequencies and to have a really very good control flat of the bass beyond the resonance frequency of the buffer itself. They created a very complicated chamber volume. Behind you can see two transmission lines and a little volume here where the woofer are, and also maybe we can see it better on the speaker itself. Here we go. An event, a reflex pipe. This is concentric. Actually, the two tubes internal, they are going one to the first transmission line, the other one, the center one, goes more in deep in the second transmission line. So it is able to basically control and tune the bass on 4 different frequencies, and it is allowed to extend the bass in a clean way, really very, very low, a lot below than what we can expect. So the speakers are really sounding great. It's unbelievable what they can do. And but if you want to go even further, it is possible paying for separately to ask the company themselves to come over, the engineer, the electronic engineer, to make the measure in your room and to have correct the speaker to match and to solve the ambient problem, acoustical problem of your ambient. So it's worth to try it and to listen to it. It's actually a great speaker. You can come and listen to it here, eventually to any of our partner shops as soon as we will have any. And actually it's a new brand, and we believe that this is gonna be the one for the active speaker in the future that wants something that is nice looking, easy to fit, and all in one. So here, this is Noble & Noble, and came visit to us here in Boissy Saint-Georges. Thank you very much.